Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, and we are here with
an asshole, the big asshole, a captain of assholes. Always wonderful to be selected
here. Yeah, so we're gonna be a little bit quiet. Unfortunately, my sister is a little sick right now, but I did promise you guys after I did my takeover predictions video yesterday that Brand and I are gonna go to Noah's to watch NXT takeovers. It should be fun. There won't be a
Noah's Ark. I'm the captain of Noah's Ark now. How the hell did that happen? I'm in the Bible.
So what's going to happen is, like I said, there won't be a live reactions, but Brandon and I will try to see if we can do a review tomorrow after Noah's, and we'll review that because I really want to talk about that show. I can't wait for that. But right now we're going to talk about WrestleMania 34. We have not done predictions video yet. We are doing live reactions for WrestleMania 34, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to go over the entire card. We're going to even talk about the pre-show matches because there's one match in particular I need to get off my chest on that pre-show because I cannot. I got a rant on that, and not because that match is going to be bad, but where the placement is. But we'll get to that in a little bit. But we're going to go over the entire card, starting down what we have in the list. So it's not going to be in a particular order. We just have it here on Wikipedia. We're just going to quickly run down the matches depending on what the match is. We'll just start right now with the Memorial Battle Royal for Andre, and then we got the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. We're just going to talk about the Battle Royals. If you want to go ahead and start, go ahead.
You know what? I just want to do this. You pick your top three that you think, which can be returners as well, that don't have their own match card, that you think would win. I'll pick my three, and that'll be it. Because none of us are really interested in this. We do believe that it's time that they do something for it, where you win this, it places you somewhere down the line for something. But currently it's just a trophy. It does open up, of course, rivalries. But what are your top three picks for this match?
We'll do Andre first.
Yeah.
So Andre.
Well, I can't do the women's because I don't have a memory for that. But I can do the men's. Go ahead.
All right, Andre. Okay, I'll say men's. The top three I can think of from what I've been hearing rumors about. Again, I don't care, so I don't care if I'm wrong.
Okay, I do want your pick though. Your fan favorite.
I'm not picking a fan favorite here because I don't give a shit, but I'm going to just go off what I've been hearing, right? And why I think could. People are rumoring Dolph Ziggler, okay? Elias Sampson, he's a very, I like Sampson, that could be. And people are saying possibly returning Big Cass, which makes sense. He comes back. I've been hearing they're actually changed his name. They're actually going to go back to his original name, called him Cassidy, before he teamed up with Enzo. They're kind of revamp him a little bit. So, because after the whole Enzo thing, I mean,
they want to break ties completely.
Yeah, so they're going to kind of do something different, which I'm open to. And that's the thing I want to clarify. I never thought Big Cass was a bad wrestler. Like, he definitely proved that he could go in that four-way elimination match on that Raw for Universal title. But just so recently, he's been boring ever since he's been heel. And just like, I know this guy has potential, but it really sucks because of the Ryan, what they had to do. It's just like, this guy is just lazy. That's why I have been invested. But hopefully, with the new name and maybe coming back from his ACL injury, maybe he can kind of revamp himself and maybe it could be a fresh start. And maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll hate him. I don't know. But bottom line is, for comes to the Battle Royal, the Andre portion, I'm going to say Ziggler, Elias, and Big Cass. Or Colin Constantine are my picks to win.
Okay, so I've been thinking about a lot of things that it could be. You have some very good points on that one. But for purposes with WWE dropping the ball for everybody that they can think of, I have to explain that my fourth and fifth picks that would have been there, if I was picking them, were actually, and they deserve this name drop, would be The Miz Taraj, believe it or not. Because if The Miz loses his IC title and one of them wins the Battle Royale, you can create friction and start breaking them apart. It's almost the point where it's time to start doing that because they're not really going any further with their careers.
And they're talented too. A lot of people forget how talented they are.
And this is a perfect opportunity to do that without bearing them Miz's freaking shadow. That's the only reason why I'm picking them.
Yeah. So, anyways, your top three.
But I still have, and believe it or not, all three of my picks are returning superstars. You have Big Cass, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy, because it would make sense no matter how you look at it. Big Cass returning, he should have a huge, successful return just to push him like crazy. Samoa Joe would be a huge push because remember he was big right before his injury, so to come back and do something.
You want a few guys that actually push correctly.
Yeah, so if they put him in some random match at WrestleMania, It would be stupid. But to win the Battle Royale, come back and just dominate, how many is it? Is it 20 or is it 30 men?
It doesn't. It never said how many men.
Okay, X amount of people. He dominates all of them right off the back. I mean, Jesus Christ. And then say maybe you have like you have Jeff come out at the last for the last entry. Everybody's like, oh crap. And you hear Matt in the background, wonderful spot monkey. Seriously, I would be entertained. It's an entertainment product. So I'd say those three would be the best picks. And trust me, there's a lot of people that credentials for winning, but not a push for backstory. Like I was gonna say Bray Wyatt, but it would make no sense, no reason, no rhyme, no nothing. They can pick might as well pick a random member of Titus Worldwide and give it to them. There'd be no purpose.
Now we'll talk about the women's one just very quickly. I only got two choices because I'm going to be real for you. This battle royal has no importance other than for two women, Sasha Banks or Bayley. I mean, really, really, think about it. Think about it. Besides the championship matches and the mixed tag team match with Ronda Rousey, what other women's matches are actually being built right now? Sasha and Bayley. They're the one getting the story time, and honestly, they're not doing a bad storytelling right now. They're actually, first of all, they're making Sasha seem more heelish, which is way overdue. She's always been fucking better as a heel. We all know that. And Bayley is finally being the Bayley that I fell in love with. Someone who's still a fan favorite, who could be that fangirl, but can actually get the job done, can take things more seriously when push comes to shove. And that's what I like. That's what they're doing. And the problem is, though, they're just like, we're not going to put you in Mania. We're just going to put in the preacher in the battle royal. It doesn't make sense. And plus, let's really think about it. At least with this is brand new because this is for the women. This is brand new. So maybe you can give it to Sasha Banks. I mean, Sasha Banks gets all cocky and more heelish. Be like, see, I'm a legit boss. I won the first battle royal, baby. You didn't win anything. You're the second-rate loser. That could heat up more in their rivalry. So at least you can do something like that. But either that, I would love someone like Becky Lynch to win. But the problem is, I don't care about this battle royal. You could get someone to do like Ruby Riott. The thing is, we don't care. Yeah. And it's not that we hate these women. That's the thing. We don't hate these women. We think the women are talented. The problem is the lack of caring, the lack of build. Minus the stuff like the main women on the card. This women's battle royal is just the excuse to, like the Andre Giants, just get everyone else on the card. But the only problem is, it's only really built. I'll say this: at least the women has more meaning because at least there's two women that are in a storyline that are in this battle royal. With the men, there's just nothing, just random guys just throwing it. But even then, you might as well just done Bayley Sasha Banks one-on-one Mania. You really should. But what do I know? So overall, I'm gonna say Sasha Banks as my number one. I'm gonna say Sasha Banks. Okay,
I'm just gonna say one name. Kairi Sane?
Kairi Sane, yeah, on NXT.
The
Pirate Princess.
I'm gonna pick her just because.
Okay, seriously.
That's my pick.
Okay, seriously. Who thinks she's fucking adorable? Seriously?
I'd welcome her aboard any day.
Uh-oh. All right. Give me 1 sec. Actually, give me 1 second. So if you want to quickly just talk about the go ahead and talk about the cruiserweight match very quick because I can have a lot to say on that one.
Okay, so you've got two of your most talented cruiserweights. Period. For now. Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. I'm not going to say much, but his name's a little bit much for me. But they both are very preferred. But Cedric Alexander is a name I know from Ring of Honor. Has done really well for his career, period. So I think it's about time you drop the belt to him. If I had to pick, it'd be Cedric Alexander, period. But I believe they're going to put on one hell of a fight. I've gotten to the point where the cruiserweights have really dropped off the map for me. I don't really care anymore, which is sad because we used to have at least one cruiserweight match every Monday Night Raw. Now we've got to believe we know. Too bad it's on the pre-show. Pre-show, really? Yeah, it's on the pre-show. How stupid. But let's hand this over to here, who has a lot to about.
Okay.
So go ahead and may your way.
So first of all, what have you talked about so far about the match?
I told him about how Alexander, I know from Ring of Honor, and they both are talented, but I think Alexander time and dropped the title to him.
All right. I'm not gonna bullshit right here. Let's all be honest. Cruiserweight Classic was A+ material. I still stand by that. He thought it was some of the best stuff he's seen. Cruiserweight Classic was a fucking success. All credit goes to Triple H and everyone else who helped on that project. Then the Cruiserweights came on the main roster. As soon as they hit the main roster, they dropped it. And it sucked because they got someone like Neville, who's extremely fucking talented. We all agree. And we're like, yes, he's in the Cruiserweight division. But when you have to lose to someone like Enzo Amore, you kind of wonder why Neville wanted to leave the company after that. You kind of wonder why he would be just a little mad. If I were Neville, I'd probably be fucking throwing shit everywhere. I'd be like, fuck this company and go somewhere else. I'm not gonna lie. So for a while, or I would say about almost over a year, the Cruiserweight division has been dead. But then when 205 Live, when I heard that Triple H was taking over, I was like, oh, okay, I'm curious. I'm going to watch 205. I'm going to give it a second chance. It's night and day. It's literally night and day. It's not exactly like the Cruiserweight Classic. It's not like super fast paced and the more impactful spots, but it's still better than what we had. It's still really good. This tournament they've done has been really good. There have been matches like you see on Raw, for example, like Kalisto versus Roderick Strong. We know that would be a great match. NXT, bam, that'd be great. But if they was on like Raw SmackDown, they'll probably be again for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it'd be shit.
Yeah.
Those guys have pay-per-view quality match. I made me fell in love with Kalisto again. And we know how well they done with Kalisto recently. So
where the hell is Kalisto?
He's on 205 Live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but like this Cruiserweight tournament has been great, and like Brandon said, you have two of the most talented guys. I've said Cedric Alexander, who we watched in Ring of Honor. In fact, one of his last matches was against Moose, I remember. I think it was a no disqualification match.
Who just lost his briefcase for challenging was it NXT champion, or was it the NXT Tag Team Champions? He lost his briefcase to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that was funny.
Okay, well, I don't remember that. But besides that, Mufasa Ali, someone who wasn't really knowledge much in the Cruiserweight Classic, but then he showed more to 205 Live, and we found out he's really aggressive. He's really good. And these two together, we know if these two were in the Cruiserweight Classic type environment, they'd tear the house down. They'd kill him.
I'm still waiting for them to do a Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships for that. That'd be amazing.
Well, actually, they're in the works right now.
Could you imagine that?
Well, they've actually been thinking about they're actually doing a tag team for Cruiserweights. So we'll get into that later. But the bottom line is this. This isn't one person saying that this is BS. This is a bunch of people. I mean, a lot of people are actually getting behind Cruiserweights again. God, all it took was Triple H. Gee, I wonder why we want Triple H to fucking take over.
I told the decided Enzo should have the belt.
Oh, the guy who had it before is Vince McMahon.
Really?
Well, Vince McMahon was in charge of it. Vince and Kevin Dunn were in charge of the Cruiserweights.
We done it.
It was bad. They were actually in charge of 205 Live. That's why it sucked. And then Triple H took over. Bam. Now I'm watching. It's great. The fact now that this is being held by Triple H is a good sign. And because of this, normally if this was still run like how it's right now with Vince McMahon, I'd say put this on pre-show. I don't care. But because it's Triple H and how that's all built up, I want to see this match. I want to see this. These guys should be on the main show. These guys need to show everybody that the Cruiserweights matter again. We want the WCW Cruiserweight division again. We want the old WWE Cruiserweight division back in the day. We want Cruiserweight Classic. We want these guys to succeed. And that's the thing. All these guys are unique and talented. We want them to succeed. But not only you're going to put them on the pre-show, it's like, come on. I mean, look, you got at least 3 or 4 other matches on this main card that nobody cares. You can easily put on a pre-show. and you could put the cruiserweight title match on there, and everyone would be fine. That's my problem. Besides that, though, when it comes to the predictions, I could see it going either way. I could see it give it to Cedric Alexander finally, but I could see it going through a curse fall and give it to Mufasa Ali, giving him some more notice. They could go either way with this. I'm not gonna lie, and I would not complain. But if I had to pick, I'm going to pick Cedric Alexander. I'm going to go with my guy just because I'm more familiar with him. But if they give it to Ali, I'll be happy as long as they go out there and they kill it. You know what? This is what I want them to do. I want them to have the best damn match. I want them to Uso and New Day to share this, where when they were on the pre-show at SummerSlam, they fucking killed it. I want that from this match. I want them to go out there and kill this and say, you know what? We're going to be on the fucking pre-show. Fine, let's turn this pre-show shit. We're going to make it to a mini WrestleMania match, a true Mania match. I want them to go out there and kill it. Give them like 20 minutes at tops and just let them go all out. I guarantee you they'll kill it. So that's what I'd say about that. Do you have a prediction very quick?
I already told him Cedric Alexander.
Okay.
That's my preference.
Okay. This one's going to be quick. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns wins. Moving on.
I just have to say it. Before you guys go, fuck. Keep in mind, he had to drop the belt to Roman Reigns. We have to get through this. So it has to happen at WrestleMania. It might as well happen now. Now, here's the thing that you don't understand. If they decide to let him hold it a little bit longer, we're stuck with Brock Lesnar holding the title till SummerSlam. In which case, we're going to have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again. Okay? So I want to get over this match because I can have the title and be done with it. The sooner we're done with the Roman Reigns-Lesnar feud, the sooner Lesnar can move on and we don't have to put up with it.
Well, actually, I want to say this right now. Everyone knows who's winning this match. This been predicted a year ago.
Well, no.
This is 100% fact.
No, there's a 90% chance. Yes, that's the way it's going. But there's a 10% chance that they might postpone the dropping of the belt. That's already been announced. Because Lesnar's not technically off contract until after SummerSlam. But SummerSlam could be when he finally drops the belt. And that's their trump card.
But I'm just telling you, when it comes to this shit, I'm telling you right now, Reigns is going to win. If I were to bet all my money, I bet I'd be a millionaire off this because that's how come. Yeah. Here's my thing. And this is, I don't like ranting on Reigns because at this point, I'm so sick of it. I've flat said I'm done with Reigns. I have no emotion for this guy. He could turn heel. I don't give a shit at this point. I'm just so done. He's officially worse than Cena when it comes to pushes. I mean, they literally give him everything. I'm telling you this right now. Where's the Deluxe Man? Once they give Roman Reigns the Universal title, push is over. Because really think about it. After that, what is there left for Reigns to do? He's been an WWE champion 3 times. He's been an Intercontinental champion. He's won the U.S. title. He's been a tag team champion. He's won a Royal Rumble. He won the Universal Championship. He's a Grand Slam winner.
His next stop is to win Money in the Bank contract.
That's really. But does he really need win Money in the Bank? Like you get my points. Like he'll probably have done everything. He's been a few years. In a few years, Cena never held all those championships in that same amount. He still hasn't even won the Intercontinental title. Like that, and that's fine.
True, but how many times has he won the WWE Championship? 16 times.
But how long did it take him to get 16 though out of his career? Now look at Reigns in a span of starting from 2012 to now, he's probably won every single championship except the Universal title.
And he has. He's had the Universal Championship already.
No, not the Universal. He's never been Universal Champion. Once he wins that, he's officially done everything.
Okay. So, except the NXT Championship.
But
I want to point that out. Except
bottom line, Roman Reigns is going to 1,000,000% win. I do not care about this match. I'm moving on. Let's see. Okay. Now let's go on to
the dream match.
Let's go on to the match that I believe should be the real main event, the match I'm looking forward to the most. Thank God we are getting this match because otherwise I would fucking shell over this Mania because I cannot have Lesnar Reigns. If I'm going to have that, then I need to have a match that at least I can actually look forward to. So AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. Ever since these two have been brought into WWE, we want to see this match, okay? And after the Wrestle Kingdom 10 match, which if you have not seen, after this video, go find on YouTube. New Japan just re-uploaded the entire thing for free on YouTube. Fuck, that's all I have to say. Just go watch it. You'll know what I mean. This match was going to be excellent. The storytelling, again, because it's ran by Road Dogg, has not been great. Okay, I will admit that. Storytelling has been very lackluster. However, I know these guys are going to have a great match. The question is, are they going to have as great a match as they have at Wrestle Kingdom? Probably not. Are they going to still have an amazing match? Most likely. You know, this is a guy, AJ Styles, who just found out he got injured. And yet, this is a guy who wants to face Nakamura so bad, he thought saying interviews like, you can cut off my entire fucking leg. I'm going to show up for me. I'm going to wrestle Nakamura. But everyone's wanted this match. AJ's wanted this match. Nakamura's wanted this match. We all want it. And we know these guys aren't just going to half-ass it. This isn't going to be like, well, I'm here for my paycheck. Let me fight someone. These guys are going to be like, let's tear the house down. This is why I freaking don't like guys like Lesnar, because guys like Lesnar only want to work with guys that he wants to work with, or whenever it just feels like it. He's lazy. But Styles and Nakamura, you know they have passion. You know they're going to be like, let's do it. Let's kill it. And I know for a fact these two are going to kill it. The question is, though, who's going to win? I'm actually rooting for Nakamura to win the championship. I think it's about time to give more exposure. We have not had a Japanese WWE champion ever. And I think with Nakamura, that is the perfect guy for your first WWE champion as Japanese talent. Now, I'm not saying Nakamura has to hold the title for fucking 8 months, but you could give him at least like a Benoit run, maybe like 3 or 4 months, and maybe you could have him drop it to somebody else that more fans like Rusev or something. That would be kind of interesting. So, and there's other stuff, especially NXT club stuff. So, with that, I'm expecting a great match. This is the match I'm looking forward to the most. I'm not going to leave that fucking screen. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to root for Nakamura. If AJ wins, I won't complain. But I think it's about time you just give it to Nakamura, because after the Jinder Mahal stuff, he really needed to recover back. He really needed to recover back, because the Jinder Mahal stuff did not help. But thank God they have win the Rumble, and they've been using him a lot better recently. So, but after Jinder Mahal, they really need to kind of revamp him. So I think this is what they're doing now is great. I think a big win over AJ at WrestleMania, I think, would be great. Any quick thoughts or predictions before we move on?
None. I honestly don't have any. I think Nakamura's going to win it. And not because he's Japanese either, because he puts on a really good show.
Yeah.
I wish he, in the year or so he's been with the WWE now, I wish he would have picked up a little more English so he could have more mic skills, but he's doing a good job. If AJ Styles retains, it would make sense, but who is he going to face next? Rusev?
Yeah, I mean, he could always fight Daniel Bryan, because he always wants to fight Daniel Bryan.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind seeing that. I mean, I'd like to see Daniel Bryan fight either one of them. Both of them. Make a triple threat match.
Bryan, well, Nakamura said himself, the main reason he came to the league was to fight Bryan. He never fought Bryan ever. And man, that's why I say my prediction is I think Nakamura's going to win the championship. And at SummerSlam, it's going to be Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan for WWE Championship, first time ever.
AJ Styles retains. Nakamura faces Daniel Bryan for the number one contender spot.
I'm fine with that. As long as we get Nakamura Bryan 1-on-1, I'm just totally down. But bottom line, I think that's going to be great. Now, here's the next match. This one I think is going to be it could be a potential match tonight. I'm not going to say it will be, but it has very good potential. And this match is still going to be great. Now, when they first did this, I was like, this is kind of strange. Miz, Rollins, Balor. Triple Threat Intercontinental Championship. This could be a great match. It's a little strange. Me personally, Billionaires, as much as I love Balor and Rollins, I could have done something else with it. I would prefer having a Mysterio as a triple threat, because you can do that story of like them breaking up and then having like Kurt Axel and Bill Dudley like that Mania moment one and winning. More interesting storytelling, but that doesn't mean I hate Balor Rollins. No. But we have this. It's a big match. It has a bigger fight feel for the last few weeks, so it's been great. Miz, I'm going to say this right now. He's definitely approved. I think he's one of the best talkers. He's more entertaining. I'm just sick of him being an IC champion at this point. I think it's kind of ran its course. Seth Rollins, I love him, but I don't really think he needs an Intercontinental Championship. The one I think that needs the most is Finn Balor, because ever since he won that Universal title and he got injured, what's he done?
He's also starting to look a lot more like a cruiserweight, which is sad.
All he does is just come out and smiles. He's almost like Apollo Crews. It's like you need to do something with him. And I think Finn Balor, is the one that needs to be doing something, because the guy is a main event talent. The guy's a great mid-card.
I mean, really, the next step is to have Seth Rollins face Roman Reigns for the Universal title.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that, but I think I'm going to pick Finn Balor to win. I just think he needs it more than the others. Do you agree, or do you have a different prediction?
I say the Miz retaining.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Okay. This one, I don't know why they did this one.
Let's just do this quick.
Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, Rusev. I don't really care. It's just okay, I guess, but just random. Who I see become U.S. champion. I have no idea. I'm going to just say
it's not even a joke. It's going to be Rusev because the crowd has been chanting Rusev Day, and they got to give them something to be happy with Rusev.
Yeah, but
and at the same time, Jinder Mahal would be more a better prediction with the way WWE is going because they don't have anything to do with him. Bobby Roode and Randy Orton have got matches in the future to go to. These two don't. Rusev needs to be given a title, otherwise he's going to become like the Big Show.
Yeah, the problem is though with Rusev, I just don't want him to be U.S. champ again. This would be the third time. I wanted him to do something else, and that's why I see Rusev winning Money in the Bank this year. But we can talk about that another time. So I'm just gonna say Orton retains. I'm just gonna say
next match.
Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax Raw Women's Championship. This one's gonna be easy. I'm gonna say Nia Jax. Nia Jax wins. And like a 4-minute match.
I have nothing to say about this because I picture this match having so many botches in it. I'm not taking anything away from them as women wrestlers. I see a lot of.
It's going to be like a 3-4-minute match.
They didn't do anything to promote this. They have no familiarity with it. Next match: Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. This is going to be amazing.
This will be a very good match.
All right, what do you think? Does Asuka win the championship, or does Charlotte Flair strip?
Well, here's the thing. I would automatically say Asuka indefinitely, but there's one reason why I'm kind of speculating. That's Carmella, because she's missed Money in the Bank. Remember, that's the one thing that's making me go, what are they going to do? Because
so for the individual match, you believe Asuka's going to win?
Asuka's going to win,
and then Carmella's going to hit her over the head, use it.
I don't know.
And pin her for the first time, so she gets the championship, and she gets.
I have no idea what they're going to see, and that's you know what. Without a Carmella cash in, I'm just going to say there's no Carmella cash in. I'm just going to say Asuka wins. The only reason I don't want that is because I'm afraid Carmella is going to be another Money in the Bank fail. And if that's the case, that'll be 2017 will be the worst Money in the Bank.
She hands it in and makes it a triple threat type of thing.
Kind of like they were.
God, I hope they don't. Well, if she doesn't do it that way, if she does it that way, I say Charlotte Flair retains by pinning her. If she doesn't and is straight up 1-on-1, Asuka's going to win. And if she does cash it in after the match, Asuka's going to have her first loss, and she's not going to have the championship to Carmella. Right, that's how I see it. So next match.
All right,
Cesaro Sheamus versus Braun
and mystery opponent.
To be determined.
All right, I'm just going to say this.
We're not even going to guess who's going to be his tag team.
I'm just going to say you're picking Cesaro Sheamus, correct?
I'm picking Cesaro and Sheamus by disqualification.
But but they're going to retain.
Yeah.
All right, I'm picking Braun Strowman as mystery opponent, whoever that be. So there we go. Next match: Usos, New Day, and Bludgeon Brothers triple threat match for SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This would have been amazing if they made a TLC match. That's all that was missing. I'm not even kidding you. That's all was missing.
And your pick?
I love the Usos right now. But you can have them drop the titles and it would be all right. New Day, I don't want them really to be champions for a while. I'm kind of
with me with the Bludgeon Brothers.
I would say Bludgeon Brothers just because they've been on such a roll with them. And
and since they were with the family, White family, they never got the tag team titles. So
they've only been NXT tag team champions.
Yeah. So I think it's time for Bludgeon Brothers to tag team titles.
Harper Rowan need them, so I'm gonna pick Harper Rowan.
Okay.
All right, next match. This is one of the bigger matches. Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey versus Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. Easy. Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey. It's Ronda Rousey's debut match. You can't have her lose in her first match, especially at Mania. It's Ronda freaking Rousey. Come on.
That's right where I'm at.
Yeah, so again, when it comes to that match, I'm not expecting the best in-ring quality. I'm expecting more like what they going to do with Ronda. That's why I'm more curious.
What's their big hype that's going to hit it?
That's why I want. And I'm going to say this very quickly because we got to get going a second before getting on the final match. When it comes to Ronda Rousey, the promos, let's be honest, the promos have been cringy. They're not good.
Yeah.
But I'm more curious to see what she does in the ring because she could be a shitty talker, but she could be a great in-ring performer. That's what I'm more curious about. If Ronda Rousey sucks in the ring, and I'm not talking about just if she sucks in this match, and it's like, no, she just sucks, period. I'm going to give her time and watch her next few matches. But if she sucks during those matches, I'm going to say Ronda Rousey sucks. But I'm going to keep more open mind because I'm more interested in seeing what happens with Ronda. Is she going to come out in Roddy Piper similar gear? Is she come out through MMA gear? I don't know.
I'm going to say gear means nothing anymore. I'm not even interested in people's gear. During a pay-per-view, fine. but gear is not important. If
Well,
you cannot match, you cannot be employed. Period.
I am semi-curious because I don't know what Ronda Rousey's going to wear. But again, I love ring gears. That's who I am. I love ring gears.
Pink phone.
So, bottom line, Ronda Rousey wins. Next match, this is the one that actually got ticket sales up, and you can see why. First of all, I'm going to say this right now, Brandon and I were both right and wrong. He said Brian was going to retire. I said he wasn't. He was right because he did retire. However, he was wrong because he's back wrestling now. So this turns, we are both right and wrong about Daniel Bryan. Can we be fair about that? All right. So Daniel Bryan. Fuck, I can't believe he's back. And Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. This is weird because it's all because of this one little stipulation. If Owens and Zayn win, they get rehired. Now, you can look at it either way. You can have, because honestly, I see this as a lose-lose situation if you really think about it. If Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, that's two, like if your top guy, your future guys losing at Mania, like that kind of devalues them. But at the same time, you can't have Daniel Bryan lose his return match. So it's
if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, they go to Raw. That's what a lot of people aren't saying. That just means they will go straight to Raw, which is a big plus. Raw needs talent that can be used, and if they switch over there, we're going to get two guys to our show, stuff like that.
True.
But if they were to win, it could be storyline involving either Daniel Bryan or Shane McMahon turning on each other.
Yeah, may having them a match. I'm going to say this right now. This is hard. You know what? I'm gonna be.
But I don't have a pick for this match. Okay.
I'm gonna pick right now. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do 1-8. I'm gonna say Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I think what's gonna happen is because Shane got legit hurt and he's still recovering. I think they're gonna play off as a story as Shane's not 100%. I think I can see happening is Shane's taking a lot of the abuse. Brian makes the hot tag, so Brian's like this is towards the end of the match. I can see this happening. Brian's getting the hot tag. He's getting all this offense in. He goes in the corner. He's about to hit Kevin Owens like the right knee or something. That he's about to win, but because Shane's ego, because he wants Kevin Owens back, is what he done. He'll tag himself in. That will cause some dysfunction. Shane will try to go after Owens. Owens power bombs 1, 2, 3. Shane takes the fall. So even though Brian loses, at least Brian doesn't take the fall, and that could lead to Brian like Shane down the road where they have their own match, and that could cause some malfunction. That could cause some friction there. Mm-hmm. So you can do little stuff like that. So I'm going to say Kevin Owens they win by pinning or making Shane tap out. I think honestly, if you're going to have Brian lose, Shane has to take the fall. And you can't pin Brian. You just can't do that. But Shane, he gets pinned submitted all the time, so it's not going to hurt anybody. And plus, if you're going to make it to a storyline going down the road, that makes sense. Why complain? So that is the official Mania card. A lot of fucking matches. A lot. So not including the pre-show, that's still 10 matches on this card. So quite a lot. Will this be a good Mania? It has potential. It's a stacked card, I'll tell you that. It
has no John Cena listed on it.
Right now. Unless they do John Cena Taker, they still do that. We'll have to wait and see about that, but
I don't think they can.
Well, tell that to the official WrestleMania 34 advertising shit where they literally advertised John Cena versus possibly Undertaker constantly, and they're literally advertising.
Why don't they advertise online but not on paper?
No, they're advertising on like the actual booklets and at the Mania access.
Undertaker, John Cena? Question mark. Okay, we gotta get going.
But either that, Mania, I think Mania should be a solid show. We'll have to wait and see what happens with Mania. It could be good, but we're definitely more interested in TakeOver. So, quick recap. We're going to do TakeOver tomorrow. We'll do a review tomorrow. We're going to be at No's place, so no live reactions, but for WrestleMania 34, there will be live reactions and a review for that. So stay tuned for that. Either that, though, take care of my peeps. I'm Preston. This is
an asshole.
So take care of my peeps, and we'll see you guys for WrestleMania weekend.